All right, welcome everyone to this awesome show. I hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. And we are good to go. What do you say? Oh, isn't love beautiful? It sure is. Can't talk about it enough, obviously. But here we are. So, happy Easter weekend. Hope everybody's enjoying this holiday. Welcome to episode 10 of Soulmate Quotes. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. What a ton of fun this series has been. Full of awesome quotes and, of course, hilarious quotes to laugh at. I do rewatch my streams in the background as I'm working on future projects, so sometimes I'll laugh at myself. It's hilarious how brutal I can be with some of these quotes, and then some of these quotes really, I'm like, wow, that really was an awesome quote. So this final finale episode has twice the number of quotes. That's right. 40 slides for your viewing entertainment and pleasure. Quotes for a typical episode would be about around 20. So hold on tight to your seats because we're about to get things rolling. It's just so much fun. It really is. I really loved. I really enjoyed this series. It's a good break from the serious tone series. You know, like abuse and verses and how to succeed and the benefits of. So try to keeping things balanced here. So without further ado, once again, happy Easter to everybody. Whether you celebrate it or not, if you don't, then just dream about bunnies and clouds. Hence the image on the screen right now. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started because, 40 quotes. All right, number one on the chopping block, as in case you're new to this series and caught this last episode, we give either a strong applause, if it moves me, or a simple pass, or a boo, horrible. So let us begin. Without communication, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no love. Without trust, there's no reason to continue. Absolutely, this is a very powerful quote right here. This is very beautifully put. Communication, respect, and trust. Things that you would think are so simple in a relationship, yet so many fail. There's so many failing relationships out there, so I have to give this one a very strong applause. Very well deserved. So let us move on. All right. I would walk 1,000 miles and I would walk 1,000 miles. Okay. Sorry, I just got, what the heck, man? I don't get to see these quotes ahead of time, so I'm just just to see you tonight. You know, this is very true. In the beginning of my relationship, because you don't start out as soulmates, I would wait for her for hours if need be. I would walk not 1,000 miles because I don't think anybody's going to walk 1,000 miles, okay? Nobody needs bloody feet. But yes, I would have to walk miles just to see her in the very beginning. Well worth it. Hey, exercise, right? Because it was before I actually learned how to drive. So finally got my car and everything, and well, now you have to make up all those walking miles in the gym. So yes, just to see you tonight, I had to do that. I had to do that, especially when I was in the Army. I would even run and sprint to a nearby location where she would stay when, she would support me, and very special, very special. Lots of support from my one and only. So, yes, this really hits home to me. You know, as we give a round of applause, Let these quotes sink in. How do they affect you? Can you relate to them? And if you can't, do you think you might in the near future, hopefully? Because it's different seeing them and just reading them, but when you feel them, when you feel these quotes, it really hits home. You really want to just print it out on a big poster and never forget. Slap it up on the wall. Someone who truly loves you sees what a mess you can be, how moody you can get, and how hard you can be to handle, but still wants you. Yes, in the beginning, like I said, it takes about 10 years to fully synchronize with your partner. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't succeed within 10 years. And they might not even succeed at all for 20 or 30 years. And they never become soulmates. They're still together in a long-term relationship, but that's a mediocre relationship because they haven't achieved maximum happiness. That's what I'm all about. Taking your relationship, either your current relationship or a new relationship that you're about to embark on, to the next level. To true love and then soulmates. But, you know, you can be fine in a mediocre relationship, but you're going to want to take it to the next level eventually, like it or not. But if you don't, then you're going to live a life of misery and suffering. So, yes, this is very true in the beginning. If you don't stick around, if you're easily scared by troubling situations that you have to work through as a couple, you have to figure it out. And that's what my book is all about. It goes into great detail, over 120 different topics, covering everything that you can imagine. So this one is not just a pass. This is a very important successful quote here. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Now, eventually, look, that's just in the beginning of the relationship, okay? I want to make that very clear. That stuff should not happen anymore. Like I said, a soulmate relationship, no arguments, no misunderstandings, just eternal bliss. And that's why very few actually achieve it, and I'm trying to help people achieve it so it can become actually something common. A man who wants to make a relationship work will move mountains to keep the woman he loves, and vice versa. A woman should be able to move mountains as well. Absolutely. And this is not just a pass, another success, yeah? You know, you got to do whatever it takes. You can't just, you know, jump into a relationship and be like, oh, this reminds me of my previous relationship. Well, maybe it's something you should work on. Or maybe it's just another toxic person that you can't work with. You have to be the judge. Tough times or time to change. It all depends, case by case. No relationship is all sunshine. But two people can share one umbrella and survive the storm together. Well, it should be all sunshine. But like I said, the first 10 years, hopefully, if you guys are mature enough to figure it all out within 10 years. And, you know, after that, it should all be sunshine. Ideally, 10 years is plenty of time to fully synchronize. And it'll go by fast, by the way, if you guys are doing the right thing, figuring stuff out. Yeah, but, you know, this is teamwork. I'll give it a pass. I'm just going to give it a soft pass. It's not a very strong one, but it's true. Nothing inherently wrong with it. You know, it's true. In the beginning phases, once again. Guys got to survive storms together, and also in the future, but, you know, it's good. It's good. If you want a relationship that looks and feels like the most amazing thing on earth, you need to treat it like it is the most amazing thing on earth. Absolutely. You get what you give. And so does your partner. And so do you two as a team. You both get what you create. It's up to both of you. So if one's working harder than the other, that's not fair. It's really not fair. Unfortunately, lots of people are in that situation. So, yes, to treat it, but I would like to, if they were to say work on it, as if it's the most important thing in the world, like it's an amazing thing. Yeah, but you have to make it amazing. I'm going to give this one a pass. It's okay. Because if you don't take your relationship seriously, then what's the point? Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Yes. You want to feel just as loved as you love your partner. And that's why people who go around saying unconditional love, that's really messed up, because it's the conditions that set the standards, the goals that we have to achieve in order to fully please our partner without lying to oneself. Being 100% honest, what really pleases you? Don't just say unconditional love and be like, oh, just love me the way I am. I'm not willing to change for you or change for myself. That's not growth. That's not growth. Life is all about conditions. You need the right conditions to grow and prosper. So, but it is a feeling to be desired. Everybody needs to be devoured by love itself and to devour your partner just as passionately. So, yes, it is irresistible desire. That's what love really is. That's why anybody who says love doesn't exist, they don't feel love. They don't know what love is. How dare they speak poorly about love? Ignorantly about love, rather. So, to be irresistibly desired. Yes, but this doesn't speak of the giving part. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. This is only half the equation, so I'll give it a pass. It's not the full equation about giving love. It should also include the irresistible desire to please, so they just wanted to do a quick forward reverse here, and that's fine. Not as powerful though, but it's good. Love loves to love love. You see, this is another example, but this is true. Love loves to love love. Yeah. So if you're on this channel and you're like, meh, well, you don't love love as much as I love love. I could talk about love all day, every day, till the cows come home. Can you do the same? Because if not, then you don't love love as much as I love love. But love itself loves to love love. Yeah. So this is okay. I'll give it a pass. It's not really profound. They're just kind of playing with the word. But that's what love is. Yes, love is about everything. So it's not bad. Soft pass. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. Now, this is where the cake is. This is the sweetest part right here. That's exactly precisely what I was just talking about. What a coincidence, man. The greatest thing you'll ever learn. It's all about learning, as I have learned and I have mastered, is to love and be loved in return. Fantastic, Natalie Cole. You deserve a round of applause. Fantastic. This is probably the best one so far. So refreshing. Very refreshing. It's sad when someone you know becomes someone you knew. Oh, Henry, preach it. This applies to relationships that have come and gone. Or friendships. Now, for me online it's not sad at all. I'll just slap that block button and you're gone. You and I have nothing to do with each other, now and forever. You had your chance. Offline, I'll be a little bit more merciful because I'm with actually a person that I have a lot more angles to evaluate them from. But online, when people come up and they just want to have an attitude or something, or they want to argue with me, boom, blocked. I don't have time for your stupid negativity. But when it comes to offline and when it comes to relationships, this does hit hard because now you're talking about an actual relationship, not some cheesy online relationship that they don't really care as much as they say they care. There's some gems out there. There's some really beautiful people that they show it online. They really genuinely care about you. But there's too many pretenders. There's too many fakers. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm with you. And then they'll say something completely stupid. And you're like, okay, all right. So that's as far as we go. Bye-bye. But offline, you got to show some mercy because you're dealing with, person to person. So that's when it's actually sad because you actually build a relationship with somebody, especially if it's a serious relationship, not just a friendship. Yeah, it is sad. Even a family member that you have to estrange, you have to shove out of your life because they're toxic. So yes, actually, it's sad, but you have to get over it. So I gave this a pass because they're not really talking about living without them. The joy of finally getting rid of somebody toxic. But for a quote, it's okay. Some of these I have to elaborate on. I will elaborate on almost all of them, but some of them deserve some extra explanation. Where there is love, there is life. Mahatma Gandhi. Yes, that's the only point to life is love. But we're talking about serious love here, not just like, you have to love everybody. No. Those who deserve to be loved. Those who deserve my respect and trust. You got to earn that. I'm not just going to give it to you, because then you don't cherish it. You don't value it. And that's something you quickly learn in the online world, by the way. If you give them respect and love and care and trust right away off the bat, and they don't even do anything to show why they deserve it, it's not a mistake. It's just be ready for them to let you down, most likely. Because people take it for granted online every single time. They're your friend today, tomorrow they hate your guts or they get tired of you. I'm not like that with anybody. But once they become like that with me, it's time to say bye-bye, as I said before. Now, offline, where there is love, there is life. Yes, this is 100% true. You shouldn't shut out anybody, but you still have to go through the vetting process. But yeah, there is life where there's love. This is good. Not a really profound quote, but it's true. It's a borderline applause, but doesn't, it's very general, so it's good to go. I'm looking for the unexplainable connection and spark. Real, true love. Yes, this is a deeper quote. Not the deepest, but this is deep. Unexplainable connection. You can't explain how deeply in love you are with your partner. You could try, but nobody's going to feel what you feel. That's what they mean by spark. Real, true love. Because when you say true love to somebody else, they may be like, meh, I don't know if he's telling the truth. Because they're skeptical. Because they haven't experienced true love for themselves. And that's the sad part. People running around thinking they know what love is, and then they start talking about true love, as if they know what that is. No, you don't even know what basic love is when it comes to relationships. Of course they're going to shoot all the stars down, because that's all they know is misery and suffering. So this one, unexplainable connection and spark, yes, this is very, very true. I mean, trying to explain it? No, it's something that has to be felt. I can guide you on how to achieve it, but you're going to have to be the one to feel it for yourself and try to explain it yourself. Then you'll know what I mean. It's the most beautiful, most powerful feeling in this whole life is true love. The sky has changed from orange to 100 shades of pink to a dark navy blue, and here I am still loving you. Yeah, a little bit of a rhyme there, but going through trials and tribulations, the famous term. Yeah, this quote can apply to anything and everything troubling or challenging in life, but here I am after all of it. So 100 shades of pink and dark navy blue, here I am still loving you. This is a good quote. This is profound. This is borderline applause, so why not just tilt it all the way? Because they're being creative with the quote. They're not making it too general. That's not a simple pass. That's actually a good applause. It's a hell of a start being able to recognize what makes you happy. Yes, you have to know what makes you happy. Otherwise, don't even bother jumping into a relationship with anyone. Anyone. Because you're wasting their time and your time. Know thyself before you even attempt to know another. So this is a really good quote. It's a hell of a start. Yes, you have to recognize what makes you happy. Absolutely. Give it a pass. Because they're just merely remarking about it. So nothing profound, but it's a good one. It's a good one. If I give an applause, it means it's excellent. So a good one is not necessarily average. Actually, average, I would actually give a boo. Because it's just not, it's just like a Hallmark, a cheap Hallmark card. That was just made for profit, like a quick buck, you know? Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. Yes. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. You know, worrying about what could happen. Anxiety. It's like a rocking chair. Keeps you moving but doesn't get you anywhere. Love it. Love it, love it. Thank you, Omar. Enjoy small moments as they come. At the end, that's what makes life worthwhile. Yes. It's these moments that count in the end, because you know, a lot of people, they're living life and expecting this big stuff to everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to live carefree. But, you know, you can achieve these goals. And two heads are better than one if you're in a relationship. Because love conquers all. But even if you don't, even if you guys are in the poverty scale, living in poverty, as long as you have each other, that's priceless. Because money can't buy love. So I like this. The small moments, because it really is small moments. It's the cheesy moments. It's the awkward, the embarrassing moments. It's the memories. That's what memento means, of the mind. So mentus. So I would say not Mentos, the fresh maker. Okay. Yes, let me give this a pass. All right. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy and frank. Yes. Yes, all the there's beauty. That's exactly what my movie is about. My online video course, my 1-hour video course. It's so beautiful. I'm so proud of it. I don't think I could do it again. There's only one version of that baby. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. Yes, it's up to you to be happy. And there's beauty all around us. You just have to have eyes to see and ears to hear, a mind to think, and a heart to feel. Otherwise, you'll never live happy. You're going to be waiting for something that's never going to happen. You're responsible for that. You know, I have a nickname for happiness. It's happenness. Happiness. Make it happen. Very similar. Embrace your uniqueness. Time is much too short to be living someone else's life. Yeah, everybody trying to be like everybody else. Like I said, chasing the dollar on the carrot stick. I mean, why? Find your own way. Who would have thought that myself, graduating from college with a bachelor's in business management here in Germany, and then moving to Florida to try to make it work, I was working in a mall, and that didn't quite work out, working in a mall. I'm like, hey, I got my bachelor's degree. Like I said, a job doesn't just fall in your lap. The economy was horrible. So if you want to watch my mini documentary, A Soldier's Life, I explain it all, my military experience from there. Because I had to pay off my student debt. So, it's a long story short, but who would have thought that I would end up back in mighty Europe and doing this awesome dream job that I'm doing now. It's helping people offline that really touches my heart. Online, it takes a while to get things going because people don't really take it as serious as people offline. People in tears offline that I meet because I help them. And I said, look, don't thank me. Thank yourself for helping yourself. I'm just a part of your journey. Just a guide. But of course, they say, I'll remember you forever and everything. And I really appreciate it. But I'm always remaining humble offline. And you have to, because you want to empower individuals. You don't want to be their crutch. You know, like their shrink. Because I get emails all the time saying, you know, about all these different situations and relationships. And I'm like, and of course they don't want it shared online, obviously. But I would love to. But, you know, you have to respect their privacy and everything. So it's really beautiful, though. And that's what really gets me, keeps me going. Online, it's a circus. There's barely anybody seriously interested, honestly. So, but that could change. You know, that could change in the future. So, but offline, it's really memorable moments. So, yeah, embrace your uniqueness. Whatever your talent is, whatever your calling in life is. Because, yeah, it's much too short to be living someone else's shoes. Don't be doing something you don't want to do, working to make somebody else rich. If you have talents, start your own business like I did. So, yeah, I like this one. All right, let's move on. Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. Okay, I get it. It's another one of those love and love loves to love. I get it. So your joy is the source of your smile. So that could be your partner, obviously. But sometimes the experience they give you, the fulfillment they give you, your smile, can be the source of your joy. They're both sources of your joy. So I'll give this a soft pass. You know, because they're both sources. Your partner's your source, and also the feelings that they help you to create the result, the love they give you. That's you know, that experience is also the source. It's a complete package. It's not just how you feel, but it's who you're feeling it with. There shall be eternal summer in the grateful heart. Yes, absolutely. Fun times. Yeah. Always have to be grateful. If you live life as an ungrateful bastard, that's where this really hits hard. It's going to be nothing but winter for you. A cold, cold, starving winter. Like Scrooge. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. So, eternal darkness for those who are ungrateful. The moments of happiness we enjoy take us by surprise. It is not that we seize them, but that they seize us. Yeah, happy moments can happen at any time. It's supposed to be sporadic. And that's why, you know, spontaneous moments of happiness, that's what life is all about, the small things. So, and it does take us by surprise, and that becomes a memory. Spontaneity is actually in my book. I fully describe it. One must be spontaneous in order to make a relationship function. Unforgettable, inolvidable, unforgettable memories. That's what life is about. How many memories of grandeur do you have with your partner? How many memories can you be like, oh my goodness, do you remember this time? And it never gets old to talk about. Never gets old. That's what life is about. So, but the rest of this quote saying that we don't seize them, but they seize us, that's already explained by Take by Surprise. So I'll give it a pass. Not bad. Not bad. All right. I'm always jacked up. I hope that's not steroids. I'm pumped up. Okay. It's just I love life and I'm having fun. Okay. Whoever Terry is. Yeah, but okay, there's nothing wrong with this. I'm not gonna boo it if that's how he feels. This is a very soft pass. I mean, because it's what everybody's supposed to be feeling, but there's no further context to this quote. I mean, this sounds like he's about to like go sprinting or hop on the treadmill or pump some weights. Yeah, dude, I'm so jacked up right now. I'm so pumped. Yo, bro. It's just, I love life and I'm having why why is this quote in here? I did not think I would. Oh my goodness. Hey, bro. I'm about to do this this one rep max. Yo, can you spot me, bro? Can you spot me? What is oh, I did not expect this one. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let me give this a round of applause for making me laugh. It's been I can't believe that it does deserve a round of applause just for making me laugh, okay? Oh, let me get it together. Oh, goodness gracious. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Wow, I don't even know. I have no words for that. Be happy. It really annoys negative people. Oh, yeah. Yeah, haters really hate this because they're negative. They want you to join their bandwagon, from the comfort of their own couch where they never get up off of. Their couch of negativity and loneliness and misery. They're not fit people mentally, physically, emotionally. They're not happy people. They're always grumpy. They're always playing the victim, demanding that others help them, and they don't even help themselves. So, yeah, you have to be happy because it really does get on their nerves. But you have to be genuinely happy, though, not pretending like they do. They pretend to be happy, but you can see it through their eyes. They're not happy at all. So, yeah, this is good. I'll give it a pass. This is pretty good. Good advice. Not bad, not bad. Not going to hate on that quote. All right. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Yes, that's very true, Aristotle. So why not give it a pass? Nothing wrong about this quote. And definitely can't argue with Aristotle. It is your responsibility to create your own happiness, but your soulmate is going to take you there. You see, it's you have to make the effort to find your soulmate, and that will complete you. And that's you can't live happy alone. Got it? Aristotle, hope you agree. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Yeah, this is similar to saying goodbye to toxic people. Yeah. Just be grateful for the good moments, but oh, it's Dr. Seuss again. We meet again. Different quote this time. Um, yeah, so it's okay to cry for a little bit if you have to get it out of your system. But, it depends if you smile because it happened. It just depends, though. I'm assuming that this means good when, like, what's her? Nelly Furtado, why do all good things come to an end? Um, if it was a good thing and nothing bad about it, but it came to an end, maybe it's some tragic loss. Yes, remember and honor and cherish the person that you're moving on from because they're no longer with us. Like In Excess, I just did an episode on song reviews. Yeah, it made me smile because it was good times. I'm not gonna cry that he's gone and the band is gone, but always look at it from a positive perspective. So absolutely. Did I give that a pass? Let me see, just in case I forgot. Yeah, absolutely. Good advice. Good advice. Nothing bad. So good. Okay. Plenty of people miss their share of happiness, not because they never found it, but because they didn't stop to enjoy it. Oh, this is actually in the introduction part of my video course. Yes, and much more, obviously, but you don't stop to smell the roses. And I don't explain it that simple either, but I mean, the gist of it is along those lines. Just like this quote, similar. Yeah, you'll never be happy unless you don't learn to enjoy the finer moments in life. So, yes, plenty of people miss their share. See, life is trying to give you a beautiful destiny, but if you miss your boat, if you reject it because you're stubborn and you're ignorant to the fact that you can live a happy life, regardless of how rich you are or how many people know your name, money and fame, right? So, yeah, it could be right underneath your nose and you took it for granted. Even friendships, you didn't value that person and now they're gone forever. Or your family member, they'll have to estrange you because you were the toxic one. You were the one that didn't love them as much as they were trying to love you. Yeah, so William, I'll give it a pass. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. These are like kind of along the borders of good life advice in general. So the applauses I reserve strictly for those that really move me, or in the last case, that made me laugh hysterically. It is hysterical. It's hilarious. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. Yes, this is mediocrity. This one I must give a round of applause because this is precisely what I preach all the time. Are you really alive? I just said it. Oh my goodness, I just said this yesterday on my song review for In Excess. I said if you don't feel alive, then you're just like a zombie. You need to change. You're the Walking Dead. Exactly. You're just existing. Just going like, okay, what's the next phase in my life? Oh, everybody's the same. I'm not unique. I have no potential. So, yeah, this one does actually deserve an applause. I mean, do you truly feel alive? You know? It's the moments that I stop just to be rather than do. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. That have given me true happiness. It's the moments that I stopped just to be rather than do. Yes, because, there's a lot of failed relationships out there because, honey, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? What are we going to do tomorrow? What are we going to do the day after tomorrow? What are we going to do next week? What are we going to do next month? What are we going to do next year? Oh my goodness, can you just please stop? It's so chaotic. That type of relationship is toxic. It's clearly unsustainable. You can't go through life based on events. Okay, we did this. What are we gonna do next? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do like life in the fast lane. Slow down, goodness gracious. So when you just stop just to be, just to I even gave that example in Pulp Fiction with John Travolta and Mia, where they're in the restaurant. I actually said that in a recent stream where they can just enjoy the silence, that awkward silence. just be, right? This isn't Shakespeare to be or not to be. Just enjoy the moment. You don't have to. And actually, Depeche Mode is a fantastic song. Enjoy the silence. I also brought that up in another stream. Words can only do harm. Just enjoy it. So I love this one. Yeah, borderline applause. Why not? That's a very important lesson there. Stop running through life. It's like Nelly Furtado again. She says in Promiscuous Girl, boy, I'm tired of running. Let's walk for a minute. Slow things down. It's not about like, hey, let's get together and let's start hit it. Let me let you hit it. Because she said, would you still respect me if I did it, right? If I just let you hit it. No, you guys got to talk, get to know each other. What's the rush? So, very good one. I like that. If you are too busy to laugh, you are too busy. This is very true. This is very true. I don't have time for that. Oh, that's not funny. Wow. Must really suck to be you. I mean, like, you all right there, buddy? Need some help? I mean, because if you're not, like, laughter really is. Even in the movie Batman from 1990, the Joker said, you ever heard the healing power of laughter? Wait till they get a load of me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the healing power of laughter. But I'm not talking about some pretend laughter or nervous laughter. I'm talking about real laughter, like belly laughs. That's the most therapeutic. So, yeah, let me give this a pass. Short and simple, but still important. It's not a perfect life, but it's a happy life. Uh-oh. Did we run into a minefield? It is a perfect life because you exist. You better be thankful. I just said in my short that plays on my channel, when an introduction video when you come to my channel for the first time. Our hearts beat 100,000 times every day. That's not perfection. Are you going to take life for granted? What do you mean it's not a perfect life? I mean, no, life is what you make it. But you can't be happy if you don't perfect your life. Because you're only lying to yourself if you think that you're living a happy life. This sounds like somebody who got burnt in a relationship. I don't like it. This is really totally false. It's very immature. And it's sad because this is another person who has no idea what the word perfection means. Perfection is happiness. That a lot of people throw around the word happy and happiness. No, you might be satisfied where you currently are in life, highly satisfied if that. But truly happy, one could not be happy if one is not truly in love. That's my quote. So this quote is a total failure. You cannot say that life is not perfect, but, oh, I'm happy. Oh my goodness. I don't know who wrote this. I'm glad I don't see a name there. A happy heart is a thankful heart. Yes. Once again, being grateful. That's what life is all about. Cherishing these moments as if they were your last. Straight from Mortal Kombat, Shang Tsung. It's true. You have to treasure these moments. But that doesn't mean live la vida loca, go get all crazy and go get drunk every night. That's not happiness, okay? Unfortunately, many people interpret, oh, let me live this moment as if it was our last, and they go get drunk. They go like party and they don't get any sleep. And no, now you're killing yourself. This is retarded. That's not what I meant. It's okay to have a party, but, you know, alcohol is not fun. Go ahead and watch my addiction stream. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Being thankful and being happy every day, truly feeling it in your heart, in your soul even. It's just a feeling. It's not caused by let's go party. Those are fun times if that's what you want, but that's not what equates to happiness. So let's move on. The love we give away is the only love we keep. We give away. Why not just say give is the only love we keep? Well, I like the teddy bears, but the love we give away, I mean, it's not a giveaway. It's not like some raffle ticket. What are we talking about here? Is the only love we keep? No, but you're giving it away. Oh my God. What are you trying to say? You know, you slap a nice image on here. I would give a round of applause for the teddy bears. I mean, I've done some photography with similar ones with my own stuffed animals. But other than that, the quote here by Elbert, just because it's Elbert, no, I'm not going to go easy on you. What do you mean give away love? You don't give away love. You give it to somebody specifically for a specific purpose. Or care. Maybe you're mistaking care, like karma, whatever you put out into the world, but that comes back to you. You don't keep it. You're obviously giving it, so you can't keep what you give. The only love with... No, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't... No. I love the image, sadly. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. You know, I think they just wanted to play with the word give and keep and try to say, oh, nobody knows. Let me just mess with people's minds. Oh, that sounds wise. No, you're not fooling me. That, I mean, as an author myself, that makes and a poet, that makes absolutely no sense. Not logically, not rationally, not literally. Not even, no, it doesn't even make sense. Oh, what a shame. There is a reason why two people stay together. They give each other something nobody else can. Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Nobody should be able to replace your partner. You can't be expendable. Oh, you know what? If you don't love me, I'll just find somebody else. Then they don't love you. If you're expendable. Screw that. It's absolutely a big round of applause for this one. I mean, you're talking about spending the rest of your life with someone. And they're like, well, you know what? I'll just go find somebody else. Well, good. Because that don't sound like an eternal love to me. I don't need cheap love. I don't need your charity. Oh, man. And, you know, sadly, there are relationships out there like that. They're like, oh, no, honey, don't leave me. I can do better. What the hell is this? Like slavery? I mean, I know I like Britney Spears' song, I'm a Slave for You, but that's when you guys both love each other. You're none of this narcissistic garbage. Absolutely. Well said. Well said. Very well done. Adventure. A husband and wife exploring through life together with joy in their hearts and smiles on their faces as love motivates them to draw closer to each other in peace and harmony. Okay, yeah, I'll give this one a pass. Love is an adventure. I think they were just having a good time here. Just wanted to put it on paper. Just describing a nice Disney movie, which can be a reality if you want it to. Not bad, not bad. No arguments. I mean, life itself is an adventure, but who better to spend it with? You know, you have Tomb Raider Lara Croft by your side, and you're Indiana Jones. Go raid those tombs together as one. Don't find true love, and it will find you itself. Well, this is very popular. Oh man, you don't know? No. You go, y'all. Whoa. I love the image. I'm really digging the image, but that's that Japanese, I believe that festival where they release the lanterns in the sky. I'm not digging this quote because you don't find true love, and true love doesn't come to you. Attraction, opportunity. Somebody you're attracted to comes to you, an opportunity. And then you guys start to a friendship. You have to enter a friendship phase, and then you care for each other strongly, and you fall in love, and then eventually becomes true love about after 10 years. But finding it, you're fast forwarding too fast. But I know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say the opportunity, like, don't force it, right? Because it's a serious thing. So, don't go out there desperate. Like, hey, want to go out? Hey, you want to go out with me? But that doesn't also guarantee that it's going to find you. That's up to destiny itself. And if you already missed your boat, then it's not going to come again. Now you have to go take life by the horns and go find somebody to have an opportunity with. And hopefully you guys fall into love. I'm sorry, but I have to give this one. No, they really made me not. I can't approve it. Okay, it's not like I'm booing it. I just don't approve of it. Because love, yes, I have to give it a boo, because love is something created between two people. It's not love is out there like a floating ghost and it just finds you. Like the Cupid with the arrow nonsense. And the stork with the baby. It's not some entity out there finding you. Love is something created. It's like you're saying a tree is going to be there when there's not even a seed planted. It makes absolutely no sense. Let's move on. What a shame. Beautiful image. I love that Lantern Festival. Holding hands with you is like a promise that, if even for a brief moment, for a few hours, we don't have to face the world alone. I like that. Yeah, even for a brief moment or a few hours, we don't have to face the world alone. Yeah, but love is more than companionship and solving problems. But I know which angle they're taking here. Holding hands. A promise. Well, there's a lot of other ways of making that promise. Other intimate ways. I mean, I enjoy the walk together. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, having fun times. Let me just give this a pass. A very, very soft pass. Nothing to boo about. Okay. They can't. What a I have really nothing more to say about that one. That's very a little awkward, but I understand what they're saying. Jeez, I really cannot elaborate on it. I don't want to. Missing someone. I mean, yeah, embrace, face the challenges in your life. I get it. Together, but the way it was worded, like holding hands is a promise. It's a lot more than that, but I mean, just for that, whatever, man. I guess they were just, you know what? I just felt this and I wanted to write about it. Okay. Gotta move on. Missing someone you once had is like removing a ring at your finger that you have worn for very long. It feels like it's still there. Oh, like the phantom effect, but it's not. Well, you gotta move on. I mean, just like I just saying, you gotta move on. I mean, what do you want me to say here? This is similar to the friendship one that I just went over in the beginning, where you gotta move on. That it's sad, that somebody that you once, now they just somebody that you knew. Yeah, this is similar, very similar. Removing a ring at your finger that you've worn for a very long time. Feels like it's still there, but it's no. You got to get over it. Well, missing some. Okay, what if it's a relative or something? I mean, I'll approach it from that angle. Yeah, you're describing the melancholy, the sadness. Yeah, the phantom effect. Okay, but I mean, relationship wise, and notice the ring. It says happy. Like you're no, no. I mean, you have to build out your happiness once again. So, but this is also a very tricky thing to judge, because in my book I go over if tragedy occurs, meaning that your partner dies. Now what do you do? And I left it up to the couples to decide, because that's way too deep. To each their own. If you guys agree upon, hey, look, if something happens to me, I want you to be happy with somebody else. Or if they say, if something happens to me, don't go with anybody else. Well, sounds a little selfish, but there are partners out there that are that dedicated. I will never love again. I'll not even have sex with anybody. I won't even a relationship. I'll just wait till it's my turn to leave and join you, wherever it is. So it's that uncertainty that gives, I'd say, 90-something% of partners, couples out there. I would dare to bet, to wager on that they agree to find somebody else to be happy with. This is very tricky. It's nothing to be upset about, so I'll give it a soft pass just because it's along the lines of loss. But there's nothing more in this context, so. It's kind of like the holding the hands quote that we just went over. They're just describing the moment, but facing problems together. But there's nothing profound. There's nothing to take away. So okay, it's a sad times. What more can I say? But it does it does coincide with the other quote about holding hands and confronting problems. Because what if you had to confront the problems alone now that your partner's not there with you? Or you moved on to another partner because it was a toxic relationship that didn't work, and now you have to find a new partner. Maybe, the one, because the one for you is not going to end up being toxic and betray you one day. Like cheating, or suddenly go bipolar and crazy on you. Getting all violent or verbally abusive. So, is it tough to move on? In that case, you have to move on, because they were not the one for you. I don't care how good you guys hit it off in the beginning. The end is what counts, right? Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about there, but for the purpose of this stream, let's go ahead and continue. There's just too many possible angles to cover on that one. Interesting. That's probably the most interesting one in terms of what can we possibly. I need more context. Yeah, absolutely. When life seems to suffocate you with problems and issues, you are like a gasp of fresh air. Yeah, sight for sore eyes. Your love revives me and keeps me going. Oh, keeps me strong. Okay. Let's see here. Problems and issues. This is like the holding hands one. Your love, but this one's better. Your love revives me and keeps me strong. Okay, yes. Yes, your partner should always be the source of your strength. That's similar to the last episode, I believe. Yeah, okay, so this gets a pass. It's not a very strong one, but this is a good one. It's a nice Hallmark card. It's not that it's bad. All right, so I can't place anyone above you, but I can place myself above you. Not to be a master, but to be your shield and always protect you. I love this one. You know, there's a part in my book. I love this one. I immediately remember the part in my book, the bodyguard mentality. Nobody could have written it better. Sorry, I had to take the credit for that. You know, as soon as you read my book, you can go ahead and skip to that section if you want and go back to the beginning. I highly recommend it. It's really that good. The bodyguard mentality. I love this one. This really hits home. You have to be your partner's warrior. You have to, I mean, they have to be yours too. She has to be like an Amazonian warrior too. So this one gets a full round of applause, maximum. I love it. I love it. This is very, very strong. Possibly the strongest quote of them all. And for this series. Or just this episode. But beautiful. I like it. Alright, last one on the chopping block. Pass or fail? I miss you greatly every time I am far from you. And I can't help but only think about the moment I am going to see you again, my sweetheart. I send you a big kiss with all my love. Okay. Okay, okay. I am going to see you again. Well, yeah, well, this is basically a long-distance relationship situation. I send you a big kiss with all my love. Okay, yeah, okay, this gets a pass. I mean, nothing too strong here, but it's good. It's yeah. It's very important to remain strong in a long distance situation. So, yeah. What can I say about it? All right, let's go ahead and see if there's any sign of intelligent life out there before I say adios. Adios. All right, let's see. All right, good to go. So for those of you guys watching post-stream, thank you so much. Feel free to drop a comment if you want. And I know everybody's busy with this weekend. Lots of stuff to do, especially if you have a family, meaning kids, to tend to. You know, the Easter egg hunting and whatnot. I mean, it's literally just around the corner. So if you haven't done so already. So thank you so much for watching this finale of Soulmate Quotes. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. It's a true gem of a series. I've highly enjoyed it. One of the best ever. And hope you guys have a beautiful Easter holiday with love as a priority. And stay living in the clouds like this bunny. Catch you guys next time.